Yo, what's up everybody? Recently there's been a new custom game release called the Juggernaut Challenge, which is this farming simulator where you just try to get powerful and then kill a boss at the end. Pretty simple concept, but I don't know, I thought it would be fun to try and speedrun it. So that's what we did. Now I prepared a little video for you here, where we kind of go through the development of the strategies, because I felt it was really interesting. Like, the strategies have actually changed quite a lot from the beginning to the end. Right, at first it was just kind of like trying to kill creeps, and then at the end it was kind of complex, honestly. There was quite a bit to it, which I thought was really cute. I already made a video on this mode before, so if you want to just kind of see the basic stuff and see what it was like yesterday, before we had all of the new technology, then you can go watch that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is something a little bit new. I actually put quite a bit of effort into it, and it's almost midnight, but I like this idea, so I wanted to make it. Anyway, I hope you like it. Goodbye. Well, I'm not leaving. The video's starting. Go watch the video. Goodbye. Well, shut up. So let's start with the most important thing first. Turns out there's power treads hidden on the map. Yeah, they're just hidden there. You can just go pick them up. We looked around the entire rest of the map, and there is one more secret, being there's this little pig in the corner, but I'm never gonna kill it because it's not really worth it. It doesn't give us anything that's something we need. It does give us the pig neutral item, and it's buffed up. It gives plus 50 all stats, but plus 50 all stats is just not really useful, so we don't really care about the pig. We're never gonna bother with that. But power treads for free, that's amazing, and that goes a super long way. Yeah, that seems pretty good, honestly. Then we come back in here, and we're just a little too slow on that. But the problem was that I took some damage from the creeps. So that's where we could use our first smoke, if we want to guarantee not taking damage from those guys. But it might be possible to do it without a smoke. Right, like that's the question, do we need to smoke there? Because I'm thinking we probably don't. Alright, so we're here, we pick up this. Now we have some lifesteal. Then we pick up our quarterstaff. Now we're taking down these creeps pretty easily. The fountain is ready again. We come in here, we use our smoke. With Omni / Mask of Madness. Pick up this, which is not useful, but that's okay. And there's our Battle Fury. We go into this area. Just skip the tier 2s entirely. Fuck. Okay, we can't skip the tier 2s. I think we can't skip the tier 2s. Because the tier 3s are too powerful. So a smoke off cooldown? How long a cooldown does it have? So I could use a smoke here again. And then Omni slash this guy. This guy is super easy to kill actually. Okay, that makes a really big difference. That guy is easy. Then we gotta find a neutral item. Stygian is the best one, I think. We come back here. Get ourselves that. So we probably don't even need... And then we go here. Sell, sell, sell. Pick up this. Pick up this. 20 attack speed attributes. Fuck. And it's a PB. And that was shit. Also, sorry, did I have that big the whole time? Sorry, I got really sucked into that. Yeah, that's actually like a huge improvement. And that was really shit execution for me. That was literally just me testing out the strat, right? That was just me testing out the strat and like experimenting halfway through and dying twice. And we still beat our current record by almost a minute. Eventually we figured out another really interesting optimization. And that is going for the tier 2 boss first. Because for some reason, the tier 2 boss is actually really squishy. It does a lot of damage. It's quite powerful in that regard, but it has very little HP. And killing it gives us like 4,000 gold, which is amazing because that buys a Battle Fury pretty much outright. So the tier 2 boss, however, has a problem, being there's like a whole bunch of walls in front of it. And those walls, they will stay there and like kind of guard the boss. And if we run in and we want to kill the boss, then all of the walls come attacking us and we die. Right? Like, it's just, we can't do it. But we can't really Omni-Slash the boss either, because if we Omni-Slash the boss, all of the walls soak up the Omni-Slash hits, and that doesn't really work either. So what we ended up doing is actually, I think it's kind of clever. So at level 5, an Omni-Slash, not an Omni-Slash, a Juggernaut Spin will actually kill the tiny wolves around it. And the way the respawning works in that is that basically when you kill one of the neutral creeps, then those creeps will respawn in that same spot you killed them. And they will now consider that spot kind of the new home location, right? That's where they are now going to continue to stay. Meaning what we can do is we can pull all of the small ones, kill them when they are further away from the boss, and then we can go in with invisibility or smoke, walk past them, and then Omni-Slash the boss at the end. This is a really effective way of doing it, because we get to kill the boss without ever needing to tank it, which means we can actually take the fight pretty easily. We kill it really quickly, and then what we just do is we use the item it drops. Because every boss drops a little item that does two things. First of all, it levels up your hero, which makes all of your abilities stronger. It resets you to level 1. I guess that's a third thing. So second, it resets you to level 1. And then third, it kills you. and instantly respawns you. So you teleport back to the fountain. And that's really handy for us because that means we don't have to walk back to the fountain. And it makes us quite a lot stronger. So we kill the tier 2 boss, teleport ourselves back to the fountain, and at this point we can buy a Battle Fury and can go into the tier 1 area, kill that boss, and then get very close to actually finishing up our Divine Rapier. Apex, right away. Oh, perfect. It's almost a little too quick. Because I don't even have enough for Invis yet.
A fine idea. That's it. What a waste. To battle. What's this? Forward.
Fuck!
My power increases.
Okay. Whoo! Okay, that's a sub 5. Ah! We did it. 438. 438. Another thing we did is we kind of spent some time figuring out how do we best kill the boss at the end. Because Sven has some abilities that are a little bit problematic. The first one is Sven has a stun. And that's scary because Sven stunning us, that's just a time loss, right? And we might even die if we get really unlucky. So we need to be careful with that. We don't want Sven stunning us. However, one of the issues I was having is that it's actually a little inconsistent whether or not Sven stuns you, right? Sometimes you run in and you want to Omni Slash him and you get out the Omni Slash. And other times you run in, you Omni Slash him and you don't get out the Omni Slash. So that's not ideal. The second thing is that Sven has his Warcry, and that gives a lot of armor, making him really difficult to kill. He hardly ever uses that, but when he does, that's just really stinky. On top of that, Sven is just big, right? He's just really big. And if we want to go for a very like DPS orientated build and we want to kill him as quickly as possible, then there is a distinct chance that he just kills us. Even if he doesn't stun us, even if he doesn't use any abilities, he can't just crit us like 3 times in a row and then we're dead. And of course that will kill the run too. So we want to try and avoid all of those possibilities. So we kind of experimented a bit, and there's 3 neutral items that we like to have. It's either the Pirate Hat, the Apex, or the Stygian Desolator. For our strategy, it actually doesn't really make much of a difference which one we get. They're all about equally good, with Stygian Desolator being slightly better than the others, but not really in a significant way. After quite a bit of experimentation in terms of how to kill the Sven the best, we figure out that the fastest way and the most efficient way of taking him down is also the safest way, which is really great. That's a fantastic overlap. Being we get ourselves a refresher and then we need to get a blood form. Then we get 3 divines and an assault cross. What that lets us do is we do a ton of damage with the divines, right? And we can go into the fight, silence the Sven, meaning he doesn't stun us, meaning he doesn't activate his E, and then Omni Slash him. During Omni Slash, we can refresh and recast the Omni Slash, meaning we get to kill the Sven without the Sven ever getting to interact with us. That's the strategy. Now, we do need to have the Bloodthorn, even though Bloodthorn is arguably not the most damaging item we could have. We did some testing and it doesn't really make a difference. Funnily enough, like Desolator, Bloodthorn, Moonshard, or Daedalus, they all give about the same amount of damage. With, I think that the Daedalus perform best, depending on what your neutral item is. So Daedalus did really well if you have Pirate Hat, and Moonshard did better when you have Stygian. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Point being that all of those items perform about the same. But we do need the Bloodthorn because it gives us the mana we need so we can actually cast Refresher and then another ultimate. Without that, it's just not really possible. So that's something that we're looking for, and that's something that's really important. At this point, the biggest problem I see with our strategy is that we're spending a lot of time in the tier 1 area farming up a Divine Rapier. And that doesn't really feel that effective. That feels really slow. But we can't really go into the tier 4 area without a Divine Rapier. Those creeps are too powerful. But we can go into the tier 3 area, which is an area we have actually not really been using very much. So I thought to myself, okay, well, how do we best go about doing that? Our problem is if we go for the most DPS based build, which is just crit and stats, then we actually can't go into the tier 3 area because those creeps will kill us. But that's where the Healing Ward comes in. So Healing Ward in this mode is actually nerfed, which is why I don't really use it very much. It only lasts 10 seconds. But if you have a higher level character, right, because we killed the tier 2 boss, we are level 3 character, that means that our Healing Ward is also more powerful. Which then also means that even though it only lasts 10 seconds, it's actually a very substantial amount of healing. So if we level up the Healing Ward, we can actually go into the tier 3 area. So I started doing that to finish up the Divine Rapier. And that's actually a lot faster than just staying in the tier 1 area.
It's an honor. Looks like what's this? Agreed. Already moving. That's easy. That's easy.
421. Ooh! The Healing Ward, and we don't need the second Divine. Ooh! So close to the 420. I mean, that's a pretty good time. I feel good about that. But this is also where I had a really nasty realization. Okay, I'm gonna try something really quick. This might be maybe stupid, but let's try something. Because I think there is a faster strat. I don't know if this is possible though. It is possible. Oh no. Oh, this is so cancer. This is the worst. I hate it. I hate it so much. Ah, I don't want to do that. That is the fastest strat. Because do you know what those wolves can drop? They can drop a Cloak of Flames. So the fastest way, I'm pretty sure, is to go in there, kill 2 of those fucking wolves, and drop a Cloak of Flames. And with Cloak of Flames, the freaking, like, then we go over into the other camp and those things will just get destroyed. Isn't Cloak a discount Radiance? Cloak is really good. Cloak does like 50 DPS. Cloak is like a perma-spin. Right? Like nothing else will ever compare to Cloak. That's actually way faster than anything else we've been trying. It is so fucking cancer. Because it is so unbelievably RNG that I hate myself already for even thinking about it. Because unlike with the other creeps, we only really get to kill 1 or 2 of these. And they also have a variety of drops. Like, with the other one, with the other strat, we get to kill. It's fine. This is so stupid. I hate it so much. This is so stupid. But we found a better way. So we go in, we pull all of the creeps, and we spin on them. This doesn't kill any of them, but we just let them kill us. We have a 10-second respawn time, which is actually not that big of a problem here, because we respawn, we grab ourselves the power treads, and then we go back into the creeps. And at this point, spin is just barely off cooldown, meaning we just spin again. We get to kill the entire creep camp. We get to kill all of the wolves once, and that drastically increases our chance of getting a neutral item. And that's was the really big improvement to the strategy. That was kind of the final major adjustment I did. And here are the runs.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, I don't know if going for that lifesteal sword was better, but like it's kind of a judgment call. Like it's actually starting to get kind of complex now. Like at first it was just following like a very specific set of instructions every time, and now these item drops, they vary a lot more. And like different item drops can lead to entirely different strategies. Why am I here?
I go.
Almost got excited there. I'm guessing I don't actually need a Mask of Madness. Okay, we're level 6. So we want to get our Mask of Madness and Battle Fury. And a Divine. And we need to get a smoke in there. And then we need another Divine. Another Divine. A Bloodthorn. This. And we should just put the smoke here really quick.
Yeah. That's impeding you there. What a waste. Is this my fate? Battle Fury. A fine idea.
This is probably stupid.
Grow. My power increases. Onward.
That was dumb.
So you say?
I just thought I would try.
Of course. Agreed.
Come on. Fuck. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
With practice
Oh, no, 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 no. Why didn't it pick it up?
to battle. No! Already moving. My power increases. As you wish.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah! For free! Whoo! Yeah! Whoo! Okay. I think sub 4 is possible. I think sub 4 is possible. I mean, definitely. I mean, I did not play that optimally at all. Oh, yeah! 403, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's just not okay. Yeah, I think, like, and you gotta keep in mind, that was still with the Paladin sword. So, like, going into the second tier, like, right away is definitely correct. That's definitely correct.
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Not possible. One battle is hardly a war.
Okay.
On it. No less than I deserve.
Alright, nothing there. Paladin sword again.
So you say?
Welcome to the secret shop.
You cannot hide. Attack. It is not time. It is not time. My power increases. I fight. Not yet. To battle. Roots of the spirit. Of course. May I get in? I had such plans. Battle fury, meet blade fury.
Absolute god tier crit there.
My power increases. As you wish.
Got Apex.
Oh, you found me.
Bored. Looks like it's just you and me. Was extinction.
Didn't pause yet. Okay, we have a Divine Rapier in the base. Wait, let me try this again.
Look me in the eye. Practice comes strength. Yeah.
Radiant victory.
Yeah! Yeah, we got it! Yeah! 349. 349, sub 4. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I want to see somebody beat 349 before I continue. I don't know. I don't know if anybody will. That's what I want to see. 349. Sub 4 is absolute fucking god tier, and I will, and I am satisfied. I am happy. The fact that we got sub 4, although there is still, you can still like get a cloak, right? Like that's the thing. I think cloak is still faster than the paladin sword, although paladin sword is still very good. Oh my god. No, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Who is the best at Juggernaut Challenge? Now whoever's making this needs to make it for different heroes. Give us my Crystal Maiden challenge. Hey, Charlotte! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, my friend. I really appreciate that. All right, where's my Crystal Maiden challenge? Where's my Doom challenge? Like, hook me up. No, I don't. I that's all I'm gonna be doing. That's not good. Let's not get sucked into that hole. That's probably not a great idea. Anyway, but yeah, am I just uploading this as 3 hours? If I'm uploading this as a 3-hour video, then I hope you enjoyed it. I might edit it a little. Anyway, I'll see you guys.